Hi, my name's James. I'm taking a shit. So here's my best Jesus impression. Hi, I'm Jesus. The reason I really rose from the dead, okay? It was to create such an impression on people's minds back then, before technology really started to ramp up. I had a message to deliver to people back in 33 AD. And I knew that they wouldn't be able to deliver it fast enough to change the entire world. But now that we're in 2018 with the internet and technology, I can deliver it in one shot. I'm not asking for you for any money from you at all. All I'm asking you to do is take a look at the headlines in 3 categories. The first, volcanoes. There's one active in Hawaii. The lava on May 20th of this year, it first hit the Pacific Ocean, creating volcanic glass. That's a sea of fire and glass, as stated in the book of Revelation, chapter 15. That marks the beginning of what you would call Armageddon. Now look, don't freak out. Between the volcano and the 2 of the 8 most deadly viruses in the fucking world, Ebola, which we have a vaccine for, and Nipah, which just popped up on May 19th, the day before I was calling for Armageddon on this channel, those are active. So 25% of the world's most deadly diseases are activated. Those are what we know about. And third, we have earthquakes, which have caused the Hawaiian volcano. They continue there, and they're starting to flare up in California as well. Now, currently, I believe that there are only 25 deaths, and the guy James, who is impersonating me, he did a bang-up job getting this message out with only 25 deaths. But they're going to start increasing. This is my religious belief as Jesus in 2018. But the good news is we have the ability to spread a message globally, translate it, and examine it because it's 2018. Back when I was alive, people didn't have this mass form of communication. They didn't have statistics. They didn't have psychology. They didn't have all of these different social sciences and natural sciences that we have today. But because we're human beings and we all want to have the best, happiest life, we're going to give this thing a good look. So, as time passes between now and July 20th, 2020, every single human being will submit a video that lists out every bad thing that they've ever done to this channel. You're going to state your full name, list out all the bad stuff, and in fact, at the very end, I want you to say the biggest coincidence you've ever had in your life. Inevitably, that's going to make you think about God, because coincidences are how God communicates with us. For example, James here, he is a Leo, which makes him a lion. He has Davidic blood, which means that that he comes from he's the root of David. He's not a bigot or someone who hates LGBT or whatever, because he's going to tell you right now that the rainbow on my head in the book of Revelation when I am in heaven, that means I'm LGBT friendly. All religions are a waste of time, they're corrupt, and they've ruined lives. However, I'm back to create or to fix that. So what I want you to do at minimum, if you believe in God and you believe in, the fact that Jesus rose from the dead, because I really did, sparking those 12 disciples to spread and try to get something to go viral in different directions. They spread out. They were trying to make it go viral. But the point is, if you believe and you think I'm coming back one day, here I am. And what you need to do is send those videos in now. If you have any family members that you would like to spread this message to, I suggest you do so as well. The clock is ticking. We're going to keep monitoring the death count, which, again, I want to tell you, it's sad that this has to happen, but there's only 25. James did a bang-up job, and we're going to keep watching that as time passes. And it's going to help us as a human society realize that we have no more need for any sort of government. It's all about us understanding how God communicates directly with every single human being on this earth. And when we bring them online, then God can solve. Technology's done this so far, God will do this. All right? So that's it. And you may say, well, if we have peace on earth, if everyone, submits these videos, which is a valid question, it'll be boring. There's nothing going on. Aha. Mother Earth it is the only location of living organisms. I sometimes battle with that, but it definitely is the only location of living organisms on the planet, or in the entire universe, which means we're on an ark. The ark is always safe after this exercise. However, for those who want to go and have an exciting experience, well, they can go out into outer space, because that's when there's the threat of death and uncertainties. But God will be running the show, and he's excited to explore and colonize the entire universe. And instead of taking 2,000 years to make GoPro and YouTube, God had that understood with Jesus back in 33 AD. So your choice. At a minimum, keep watching the headlines, and that's it.